All right. We are live.
Here we go. iCONNCT University.
Yeah.
Let's rock it.
Let's do it.
We just had this whole election thing going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, it doesn't matter where you voted, but the same system basically works all around the country. And this is my passion with iCONNCT, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have what's called a constituency as a politician.
Mm-hmm.
And you go out and you knock on doors in the constituency and shake hands and all that stuff, right? Hand out flyers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole idea is that you win over the people who are living in the homes and the apartments over to you, that they'll vote for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's called a constituency.
Yes.
And all the voters have to register to vote.
Mm-hmm.
So what we want to do with iCONNCT is make it really clear to you what's happened in the real estate market. And you're looking at a guy who's been in the sales industry 46 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the real estate industry before the internet was even invented, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then one day, somebody stood up and said, there's a company called Realtor.com, it was back then,
Mm-hmm.
who is going to take all of our listings through electronic transfer, and they're going to show them to everybody. And we all said, yes, it was okay. And what ended up happening is what we've got today.
Mm-hmm.
That is that the major portals, the major search portals now own the constituency. That's my whole point.
Mm-hmm.
They own the constituency.
Mm-hmm.
And we're these little, like a libertarian politician walking in there. How many votes did the libertarians get out of, 200 million? Like 1 million across the whole country.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not knocking it. It just happened, right?
Yeah.
So we're like a libertarian saying, no, I want to be president. No, I want all the sellers and buyers. And these major companies like Realtor.com or Homes.com or Zillow.com, they absolutely dominate the constituency.
Mm-hmm.
So what do? And the constituency is being dominated because technology is leading the way.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be you could meet a few people and have a great living, but now everybody lives right here. So people who dominate buyers and sellers.
Yeah.
So how do we change that? My mission is that we change that.
Mm-hmm.
We support what happens through Zillow and Realtor.com, and we run their leads and so on and make connections, and we're very proud of that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, how does an agent get the chance to get on the ballot? We're not even on the ballot half the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so we invented technology just actually in advance of
Mm-hmm.
the major corporations, the major portals. The major portals want you to connect to them through them. They want buyers and sellers to connect to them, and then you to them through them. And that's what a portal is all about.
Mm-hmm.
A portal for property and a portal for agents.
Yep.
Our mission is that we can connect agents direct to the buyer and to the seller. Mm-hmm. You have to win back that constituency. Mm-hmm. And so we spend a lot of time talking about different campaigns, which we'll discuss later on in this podcast today.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, what I want you to focus your mind on is this. Look, we've lost the election for the last 10 years. And what we've lost is the ability for people to come to their doorstep, say, I'm registered to vote, I'm registered, and I'm going to vote for you. Mm-hmm. Instead, they vote for the portal. And we as agents have not had enough technology to fight back. Yeah, we've got websites. So, 50 people visit your website, 1,000, 2,000 compared to 200 million. And yet what we have an opportunity to do with iCONNCT, if you use this properly, you have the opportunity to turn this into your customer's search portal. Mm-hmm. And every time they search, they're going to connect direct with you. Mm-hmm. And the way to do that is use something called your unique ID. So for the older ones of those of you watching, we used to hand out refrigerator magnets and put refrigerator magnets on people's door. And then we'd hand out flyers. Now, and we'll share with you how to do this. Whenever you meet a customer, you're going to have this customer register to you. And now when they're searching for property or searching for agents, you're going to be the first port of call, not a major portal. So you can actually start to win a constituency. Some of you that we're talking to around the country want to do this nationwide. You just want to get your unique ID on people's cell phones all around the nation. Some of you just want to get your unique ID on a few people locally. No problem. At least now you've got people who are voting for you. Does that make sense?
Yep, 100%.
I'm really passionate about this.
Yes.
So a lot of families aren't making enough money because there's so much money going in splits. So we want to provide a referral-free service.
Yes, it seems like all of the, I want to say individuals, I would say entities in the real estate world are are battling for those votes, putting it in the
Exactly what's going on.
using the
Yep.
political terms.
Yep.
So everybody, the portals are their own politician, and then agents are their own politician. MLSs are their own politician. Everybody right now is battling for the votes of consumers.
And who's winning that? Without a shadow of a doubt, the portals. And now you've got this fragmentation happening with MLSs and so on and so forth. So we want agents to be able to reclaim, to put the local back in real estate, to reclaim their customers. Most Zillow teams every single month sell homes to people who've got brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, and nieces in the real estate business. But because the consumer on demand wanted a response right away, they didn't go to the uncle, they didn't go to the aunt, they tapped on a portal. The next thing you know, there's a salesman closing them on the portal. They're passed to an agent they didn't choose, and that agent goes out and sells some property. You've got a chance to take it back. You had to have this technology. You had to have this technology, the technology that actually connects you. It's rather like, imagine you're an Uber driver, but you don't have the Uber app. How the heck are you going to find customers, right? The Uber driver has to download the Uber app. The Lyft driver has to download the Lyft app. Now you're a real estate agent that wants to be in contact. You have to download this app and share this app with people who are wanting to buy and sell real estate. Then whenever they open the app, they're going to see you. I think we should show how that works.
100%. 100%.
So, I'm actually going to do this myself. So it's a little clumsy. You just bear with me. All right. But I'm going to go into my agent app right here. Do you see it on the screen? So Andy Warburton, there's the app, right? And I've got a customer. It just so happens my customer is also Andrew Warburton. So in this instance, I want to share my profile. So I'm the politician. I'm now knocking on that door saying, I want you to vote for me. I'm working my constituency. So you think of 10 of your top customers. Just think of 10 of them. You're going to go out after this podcast and you're going to connect 10 of your customers to you and tell them, I'm your agent on demand. I'm the one that's going to stand for you. Just like politicians say, I'm going to fight for your job. I'm going to fight for this. That's what we're doing. We're going to fight for them getting a home or selling their home. So go out, find 10 people that you're going to connect to you. You're going to register in your name. To do that, you're going to need your unique ID. So on your app, in your agent app, up at the top right-hand corner, you'll see 3 dots. And then this box with an arrow, that's the share icon, right? You can go right here, tap it, send invite to customers. Now you've got a choice. You can share this link to somebody you're speaking with on the phone. You just tap on share and text it to them. When you text it to them, they're going to receive that link. They're now going to get a text. They're going to tap on the text and it says, welcome to iCONNCT. They'll tap on that. And sure enough, up pops a page that says, Andrew Warburton is inviting you. And what's right in the middle there is this referral code. You see it? It's right there. That will connect them to you forever. That's your refrigerator magnet. Now, what I like to do, and just did this with 2 customers this last week, I like to keep an Apple Note, and in my Apple Note, I've got my agent login, and I've got my referral code right there. There is my referral code. Do you see? So I have it on standby. So now if I'm with one of my customers, I will say to the customer, I tell you what, I'm an agent on demand. Anytime that you need an agent to show you property, I'm here for you. And you are connected to me. You can video conference with me at any time. I'm your agent on demand. It's just like an Uber driver saying, take down my number. Now, they're not allowed to, incidentally, right? Because the portal controls them. But hey, here's my number. Contact me next time or contact me through the app. Now, Uber doesn't allow it, but iCONNCT does. With iCONNCT, you're allowed to have your favorite agent. So you're that agent. You're speaking to your customer. And you say, tell you what, why don't we download iCONNCT so you don't have to take all of these calls from other agents, but instead you can reach out to me directly. So you're going to walk with them. You're going to go to App Store, right? So you saw that. For those of you who are newer, you swipe down from the middle of your phone. Up pops App Store. If you can't find App Store, you just put in App Store. You start to type it there. There's App Store. Now, I've got iConnect Custom already downloaded on my phone. In this instance, it would say download right there. And you're just going to simply tap on download with your customer. And when they tap on download, it's going to ask them to sign up. And when they sign up, I can actually, well, I don't want to delete it right now, but when they sign up, you're going to enter first name, last name, email, telephone number. And at the bottom, it says enter referral code. And you'll stand with them right there and go, oh yeah, here's the referral code. Look, please use my referral code. And they'll put in your referral code. The minute they do, they'll download that app. The app will then ask them to log back in again. They'll log back in. And the minute they log back in, they're going to be in their customer app. And look what they see. So I'm going to go here now to my customer app. So now this is the customer side. And on the customer side, they can browse agents. They don't need to because they've got you. They can search for properties. They can schedule a tour. Or because you introduce them, if you are a premier agent, so we have founder, premier, and elite. If you're premier or elite, you will pop up right there on their home screen. So again, it's like the Uber driver popping up on your Uber customer app right there. What you've done is you just won a constituent. You've just now won a connection with somebody in a constituency. If you're working a farm, you need to get the people in your farm on your app, because trust me, if you don't, Zillow will get them on their app. And then when they tap on, they will go to Zillow and Zillow will send them back to you for 40%. So any open house you do, and I'll get into that in a minute, how do you get the word out there? But watch this. Because you used your referral ID and gave it to this customer, from now on, when this customer goes to search for property, all they have to do is tap on your name at the green bar and tap on this, and they can video call you and voice call you. You are now that agent on demand. You see it right there. Look at the green bar at the top of the page. So I refer to myself. I do understand that. But there's a difference between the customer app and the agent app. Now, I want to show you one more thing. Now, your customer, Andrew in this case, wants to look for property. Because on the agent app, I connected my app to a search website. Whenever they search for property, guess what? They're looking here at properties. They decide to go in and look at listings. They find a property they like. Wow, this one looks great. I want to see this property. Now, what happens now is when they see that property, if it's in realtor.com, they tap on it and the agent who's paid big bucks gets that lead. But because you registered this customer in your constituency, all they do, look at the bottom of the screen, what's there? It says connect here, boom. And immediately when they do that voice call or video call, guess who it goes to? It goes to you. So you now are rather like a politician. You have a constituency. You decide how big your constituency is. Is it across America? Do you want a digital farm across America, across your county, across your city? Is it just 5 blocks of your city, which is, by the way, how Uber started? The next step for you is to start to go out and invite those constituents to download this app where they have agents on demand who will meet their need, and you're that agent. If they use your unique ID, then they're going to be attached to you, and your green bar is going to come up right at the top of their app every single time. Does that make sense? 100%. It's really exciting technology. Now here, what you have to understand here is that what you see here, I don't think all of this, but like the cars, a lot of people use the cars. FedEx uses the cars, right? The cars coming towards each other. What you're going to see over the next 2 or 3 years is Homes and Realtor and Zillow and Movoto and others will integrate the cars technology. But when they do, they're not going to integrate you having direct connection with the customer because they live off 35 to 40% referral fees. So you'll see, because they have so much money, they will dominate the marketplace with this technology. And every customer will go, wow, Zillow has that technology. Wow, Homes.com has that technology. That's why these companies keep buying this technology. That's why Zillow bought Showing Time. That's why they bought Matterport. All these big companies, homes.com bought Matterport. They buy it and then they say, now it's our technology. Now the customers go, wow, I want that technology. So they go back to the portal. So then you pay that 40%. So agents, you have to understand, we're providing this technology, and you've probably got a couple of years window before this technology is bought by a major portal and you're going to have to pay 40% for it. Or right now, there is no referral fee and you get your customers to download. So how do you get a customer to download? I want to make some suggestions. If you think big, you can watch a lot of our iCONNCT University. I would start an email campaign. I would get email addresses of a housing tract that you work or a city where you work and start to send out, like we've done for many years, newsletters and so on. And in that email, say, I'm your agent on demand. And in that email, you can invite them to download the app. Please use this referral code. And when they download that app with that referral code, you now have another constituent. So one way is email campaigns. If I was starting out my business, I would want to email everybody in my community, everybody in my church, everybody in my pool club, whatever it is that you do, right? The second thing, of course, is social media campaigns. Same issue. Put yourself out there. If you go to iConnect.com, there are dozens of videos you can use to promote yourself. And in the text portion, you just say, look, I'm your agent on demand. Please use this referral code. Here's the link. I'm here for you. You don't need to take sales calls. No call centers required. Do you see? You're taking that market back before the portals buy this technology and then sell it back to you for 40%. Open houses. When people come in your open houses, somebody comes in, hey, thank you so much for coming through. Do you sometimes have a struggle reaching an agent when you call and sign? Yeah, we have problems. I want you to know I'm an agent on demand. You see right here, you can search property with my app and it will connect direct through to me at any time. Sure, you can browse for agents, but why would you browse for agents when I'm here for you all the time, right? We're empowering you in that open house. Again, you get the customer to download this app. You've now won a constituent in the open house. When you show property, I could just go on with this all day long. You show property, we have something called a tracker in iConnect that shows that you're coming towards them. You show the client that tracker and say, look, every time you work with me, every time you schedule a tour, you're going to see me coming towards you. And when you see me coming towards you, when you tap on schedule a tour, you know that I'm going to meet that appointment. Why don't you right now just work with me for a couple of seconds and let's get iConnect on your phone so you never have to worry about finding an agent again. It's very friendly. Oh, and by the way, you can search properties. And by the way, if you see a property you like, you don't need to go through call centers anymore. All you need to do is tap on right at the bottom and I will be there to show you property. Right?
100%. You know, it's very interesting on the, I think you went out of the screen recording. But there is, if you guys go to the ellipsis at the top right-hand corner, and it shows the, the ellipsis. In the settings, it's going to show a QR code. Now, if I was a real estate agent, when Andrew talks about open houses, I would screenshot that QR code, put it on some sort of open house flyer that's attached to the home information in my open house. And now say to the people that come in, everything that Andrew just said, and say, hey, on top of that, go ahead and hit this QR code. And the next property you want to go see, you could just schedule me on demand. And so that for open houses, and to be honest, just anywhere that you meet somebody, anywhere that you meet people when it comes to networking events, or, you know, like Andrew said, at your church, at, you know, anywhere, family gathering, you hear real estate pop up.
Family gathering is huge, man. We got Christmas coming up. I know that dates the video a little bit, but it's okay. So if it's after Christmas, sorry. Hey, what's up? Okay, good time. But, you know, you get your family together, you get them together for some NFL thing, Super Bowl, World Series, whatever. You say to your family members, hey, look, I'm your agent on demand. You can always contact me direct from now on. You show them the app. You show them this, say, hey, you can search properties. You don't need a portal anymore. You can search all your property right here. And whenever you find a property, you can reach me. Give them your ID and have people in your party. Right? Why not hold parties at your home? Just have people download iConnect. Can you imagine you hold a party a month, 10 people a month? That's 120 people a year. You've got a constituency of 120 people. But because we haven't done that, the portals have gone, don't worry about it. I'll do it. I'll do it. We'll just spend $1 billion. We'll get all the customers looking at us on Super Bowl. They'll download us. And when they have this technology and they promote this technology, they'll find a way that you, the agent, won't be able to go direct to the customer. And they'll have the customer go in here. The customer will search for properties on homes.com or whatever. They'll tap on connect, and guess where that will go? It won't go to you, sucker. It'll go direct to the portal. They'll have some nice, smooth person there at the portal taking their call. Oh, we'll have one of our referred agents call you right away. Then they'll call you, and then you'll pay 40%. Of that, I rest my case. Time for lunch.
I'm going to show one of our comments up here. It's actually a question from Mary. And Mary was asking, can anyone confirm if other agents from different brokerages can use iCONNCT? So
any agent, anywhere, any brokerage can use iCONNCT. Right? All they have to do is download it. Once that download happens, this is where, look, right now we've just come out of development. So you're watching the early stages of the company. All right. We're about to send out communications to 500,000 agents, then another 500,000, then another 500,000. The word is going to get out. When the word gets out, Mary's absolutely right. You're going to have people from other brokerages all over. This isn't for one brokerage. It's for anybody. And then it's a race to get customers registered. How egregious would it be that you meet a buyer and the buyer goes to their iCONNCT app, and instead of saying Mary on there, it says Andrew Warburton, or your competitor, because the competitor was quicker than you with technology. And now that customer is branded to somebody else. It doesn't mean you can't sell them property. It's just a little bit embarrassing.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't want that to happen.
It's a good question.
Yeah,
good question, Mary.
It's a great question.
Yeah. So now this is, and sorry if this is a curveball, but do you think, going back to like the politician analogy that we were using, why do you think agents are okay with that? Do you think some agents just like settle for that? With that, they're prop tech companies, let them be prop tech companies. They're going to do their thing. I can't really do anything about it. And so
I think it's called acquiescence. And that is what's happened in the real estate community. We've acquiesced. And it's just like, well, what can I do? They're so big. Gee whiz willikers. There's nothing we can do. There is something you can do. The thing is, it's very difficult to do it without technology. How are we going to get 500,000 agents across the country to have like a flyer distribution day and 500,000 agents distribute? It's not going to happen, right? So that's been the challenge. And so we just feel so powerless. So we go, well, I guess we just got to pay everybody 40%. I don't want you to do that. I want you to get the tech, put the tech out there on the web, put the tech out there on social media, and let people know you're an agent on demand. They can contact you direct, right? And guess who's the beneficiary on this in the end? Look, let's just get really granular. I've sold thousands of homes, negotiated thousands of commissions personally, right? Not just my team. Look, let's get really granular. You go out and you do a deal. It's a $500,000 home. It's 2.5%. It's 12.5, right? They're short $3,000 or $4,000 on closing costs. You're not going to close that deal. Most of us will chip in a couple of $1,000, maybe find the listing agent to chip in a little bit, right? But if that 12.5, you've lost 4%, that's $4,800. You've now got $7,500. How can you chip in $3,000? You've got $4,500 left. So the end beneficiary is, if you can do more deals with less splits for referral fees, more customers, more home buyers, more Americans are going to get into home because we've got money to be able to earn a living for our family, but also help. I've helped buyers and sellers now for 35 years. When I say help, I mean money. If they need money and it's legal, I will help them, right? So a lot of people go, well, I'm really into buyers and sellers. Okay, well, I don't think anybody's into anything until you see them spend money on it. That's when you tell. And you've got more flexibility because you've got 40 points that's back in your pocket, and you've now got a choice with that pocket to benefit that buyer. That's a big deal in my book.
100%. It just makes so much sense to me. Like, because I know some real estate agents. Actually, we had a question of the prices for iCONNCT.
Yeah.
And so James was just asking, what is the cost to use iCONNCT? And it starts off at $49 a month.
Yep.
That's the founder membership.
Founder member, $49 a month. You have one city that you cover, and the customers will find you in that city. You appear on the map in that city. Yep, that's founder member.
Yep. And then it goes up to the Premier member.
Premier 3. Yeah.
Yep.
So I beg your pardon.
Yeah. Go ahead.
$99, 3 cities.
Yep.
Yeah. And now as founder member, you appear on the customer's homepage when the customer downloads.
And then you also get the video feature.
That's a big deal.
And so you have a Why Me video that you can put on your profile when customers find you on iConnect, or you're bringing customers onto iConnect and they click on your profile. They see a nice video of you on there, and you get that.
You're actually going to go into your profile there. When you go into your profile, sorry, I stopped sharing screen, but you can live with it. And it says right in the middle there, cover video. And where it says cover video on your profile, you're just going to drop in your website. And now that property search is happening. And once again, when the customer searches for property, you're going to appear right at the bottom in this connect bar, right? So no go between. So that's that, brother, is Premier.
And then the last one is Elite, which is the $199.
So that's more ambitious people. That's 5 cities where you're going to show up, and all the other benefits. 5 cities. Your profile has the video. You're going to show up not only on the search bar here, not only on the home screen right here, but if they search for a list of agents, you come right to the top as an elite agent. So it's like you're just right into somebody's face. Homes.com does something like that. And it's what people don't realize is, you know, it's for your listing, first of all, not to search any property, but for your listing. And when your listing pops up and it cycles through, and maybe they're going to reach out to you and you give them thousands of dollars for this, $100, $49. I mean, there's agents paying $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to Homes.com to pop up every now and again when their listing comes up, right? Or $49 you can pop up when any listing comes up. I mean, it's no brainer.
Yeah, no brainer. And so, if anybody, I know there is a little bit delay so if anybody's on our YouTube account, I'm probably going to see this in 15 seconds. But if anybody has any questions regarding iConnect or just anything, you know, promoting iConnect, promoting yourself as a real estate agent, we have this huge saying going into 2025 here at the Warburton team, and it's Thrive in 25. And so, because we want to make sure that the real estate agents are not only leveraging, you know, individuals like Andrew who have the Warburton team, where he's delivering leads on top of the training to help them convert the leads that they're getting at the highest level, but then also taking that same training and duplicating it themselves for their personal business.
Look, I'm 46 years into sales, and I've always been about connecting with the customer. We invented this because I want to empower agents. So go get signed up, go sign up your customers, go make something for yourself. We really appreciate you. Okay? Coming to a city near you very soon.
100%.
Let's go. You're coming too, by the way.
I'll be there.
Guys, something else right here.
So go follow us if you haven't already. Go follow us on, go subscribe to us on our YouTube account if you're not already. It's iConnect Official. On our Instagram and Facebook, iConnect_official. We have these iConnect universities every Tuesday and Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific time.
We appreciate you. Thanks. Appreciate you watching. Good job, man. You're good at this. Killed it.